Hi, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you found me, and welcome back if you are not new here and you're one of my loyal, amazing, wonderful people that has been following me for a long time. We have a new trailer reaction. I'm so excited. This is for the second Hunger Games prequel movie, Sunrise on the Reaping. It's Haymitch's story. It was played by Woody Harrelson in the OG movies. In case you don't know, I don't know how you don't know that, but just in case you don't. And I am pumped. This is my most anticipated of 2026. I loved this book. This is my favorite Hunger Games book. It just came out a year ago. The movie was announced even before the book was released on shelves. Like, it's so good. If you've not read it yet, you are in for a world of just holy cow. Anyway, I don't want to dawdle anymore because I'm really excited. I did the teaser trailer for this a few months ago, and have been very impatiently waiting for this to drop. So we're just gonna get right into it.
Haymitch Abernathy. I bet I know a thing or two about you. You love her and she loves you. Only love. But now, you are on your own.
Welcome to the second Quarter Quell.
You have no idea what's in store for you. Twice the number of tributes, twice the glory.
Presentation could save your life.
Shoulders back, big smile.
You're brilliant, Effie Trinket.
I confess to having a moment.
What do you think about the games having 100% more competitors than usual?
From what I've seen, they're 100% stupid as usual. President Snow has all the power.
Why do you submit to it all?
If we can stop the games, we can stop the Capitol too.
The arena, it's a killing machine. But all machines can be broken.
Oh, she's perfect.
Go out there and make them remember you.
I was sick of living in fear, just surviving. We're not animals to kill for their entertainment.
If you disobey me, we shall open the bloodbath with the longest, most drawn-out death your people have ever seen. And may the odds be.
I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's calm down. First of all, Ellie Fanning as Miss Effie Trinket, top tier. She is emulating. Here's the thing. And this comparison, I'm sure, has already been brought up. I haven't been on social media because I've been wanting to watch this blind. What is this? Whatever. I've been wanting to watch this blind. These actors are playing younger versions of the characters. So they absolutely need to emulate what Donald Sutherland, what Woody Harrelson, what Elizabeth Banks and Philip Seymour Hoffman, all of these guys, everything that they have already done, they absolutely have to emulate that. And they are doing so good. Kieran Culkin was super nervous about being cast as Caesar Flickerman, which Stanley Tucci brought to life. And he is doing a fabulous job. So the fact that these guys, they're speaking like them, especially Elle Fanning, I love the way she completely has embodied how Elizabeth Banks spoke and acted and was like this and whatever, like her upbeat, positive, shoulders back, chin up, blah, blah, blah. She emulated that perfectly. Still kind of on the fence about Ralph Fiennes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's jarring. But I will say he is at least trying to speak like Donald Sutherland did. I can tell. It's obviously they have very different cadences, so he's doing what he can the best. Like you could still tell it's Ralph Fiennes, right? But he's trying to speak like Donald did. I wish we hadn't lost Donald, unfortunately, because I think that he could have definitely pulled off this role, even though he's older now. I think it could have still worked. They could have de-aged him a little bit. And of course, I know the internet, including myself, was really rooting for Kiefer to take the role. But I understand, you're grieving your father. This is a huge role like that. It was really soon after Donald had passed. And so I get it. I get it. Maybe he will be able to rally for the next movie, which will be the 6th and final book, and which I'm convinced is coming. I've all but convinced myself that there's going to be one more, and it's going to be the 25th Hunger Games. Anyway, that's a whole other conspiracy theory, but I am loving this. It's beautiful. It's bright, which it should be. I know people are like, this is very different. Like, the Hunger Games movies are so much darker. What is going on? When you watch the movie and or read the book, or if you have already read the book, you understand. It's kind of like when you watch the prequels to Star Wars and you see the color and the vibrancy, like Queen Amidala is in like these bright, beautiful colors and everything is lively and all the stuff. And then like later on in the movies in the OG trilogy, after the Empire has taken over, everybody's kind of dark and they're in these darker colors, these drab colors. And that's the same with District 12 and this whole thing. Like the Hunger Games themselves obviously are colorful and they're more dramatic and stuff for entertainment value. But you'll see, and we saw it in Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes as well, but you literally are watching District 12 like go on a downward spiral. And Haymitch being in the 50th Hunger Games, which is when this takes place. So this takes place in the 50th Hunger Games. It's 25 years before the first Hunger Games movie, before we meet Katniss Everdeen. And it's a doozy. It is a doozy. I will say, if you have not read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I highly, highly recommend you do, or listen to the audiobook if you don't like to read, and really get that story before you watch this movie. If you haven't already, I would say watch the movie adaptation of Ballad and Songbirds of Snakes, but it's horrible. It's absolutely terrible. They caught absolutely nothing of what that book emulated as far as the rise of Snow, and a lot of people, entirely too many people in my opinion, walked away with it as like a love story, which it absolutely was not. Anyway, the whole point is that the movie adaptation is terrible. It's not going to hurt you to watch it, but if you really truly want to understand Snow in this upcoming movie and how nasty he is and how personally he takes Haymitch's relationship with Lenore Dove, I really recommend you either find a YouTube video or listen to the audiobook or read it yourself, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which takes place in the 10th Hunger Games. So 40 years? Yeah, 40 years before this one. I think that math is right. But I am excited. You could see the kid that plays Haymitch in this with the curly hair. He is talking like Woody Harrelson as well, which is, like, as we're circling back, like I said, is so important. The arena looks phenomenal. The casting is great. We have Mags, younger version of Mags in this, which we saw her for a brief second. She's coming in for a hug. Just real quick, the dark-haired lady, I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but she was in The Haunting with Liam Neeson 1.5 million years ago. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. Somebody will know in the comments. But she's playing a young Mags. And then, of course, we heard a young Wiress be like, it's a machine. Machine's going to be broken. She sounds exactly like her. Oh, I am so happy with this casting. I was beyond happy with this casting when they announced it. I am no less happy. In fact, I'm even more happy. Personally, I think it looks beautiful. It's going to be gorgeous and it's going to be devastating all at the same time. And that's the point of the Hunger Games, especially at this book. The flowers and the butterflies are there for a reason. You will understand when you watch it. Like, I know people were a little jarred by this, there it is, this poster here with the flowers and the butterflies. I promise it'll make sense and you're going to hate it. You're going to hate it. I want to watch it again. Can we watch it again? I want to watch it again. We're going to watch it again. Okay, hold on. The arena is so perfect. It's perfect.
Abernathy. I bet I know a thing or two about you. You love her and she loves you. But now, you are on your own.
You guys, when you guys find out what Haymitch is like before we meet him in the Hunger Games books, your heart is going to break. Like, it's insane. The Suzanne Collins went balls to the walls with this. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh.
The number of tributes, twice the glory.
Presentation could save your life.
Shoulders back, big smile.
You're brilliant if you drink it.
I confess to having a moment.
What do you think about the games having 100% more competitors than usual?
From what I've seen, they're 100% stupid as usual.
Oh, he even got the laugh.
President Snow. As all
Kieran
about.
Culkin is nailing this. Good for him, honestly.
If we can stop the games, we can stop.
That was Mags right there, the dark-haired lady. I can't think of her
It's
name.
a killing machine. But all machines can be broken.
There's Wirus. Ah!
Go out there and make them remember you.
We don't have to finish. It's fine. Ah, the fire and the axes. You've read the books. The axe. Oh. And Lenore Dove is beautiful.
I'm sick of living in fear. Just surviving. We're not animals to kill for their entertainment.
If you disobey me, we shall open the bloodbath with the longest, most drawn-out death your people have ever seen.
And kudos to Ralph Fiennes, honestly. Those are big shoes to fill. Those are really big shoes to fill. I think he's going to do great. I know I'm a little hesitant just because it's so jarring because you're like, that's Ralph Fiennes. I don't know. Anyway, I had to watch it again. I am so pumped. This is my most anticipated for this year. I cannot wait. November is entirely too far. Personally, I think this movie looks done and we should just release it right now. But, you know, I'm not a movie studio, so it's fine. Can't wait for the merchandise. I can't wait for the hype around it. I can't wait for more people to get into the books. I'm going to be rereading the books again, especially this one again. And Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes probably leading up to it as well, because I need a refresher. And I really, really hope, I'm praying that they do this book justice, bringing it to life, unlike Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It was awful. The casting was great in that movie. I'm one of the few people that actually liked Rachel Zegler in that movie. I thought she did a great job. The movie itself was lackluster, and I think it's going to hurt this. I hope it doesn't. I hope not. I really hope that they are able to bring it back, because the way that they portrayed Snow in that movie was not the best. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but I am super excited for this. As you could tell, the more I watch it, the more I love it. I cannot wait for this. I can't wait for more to come out. I hope they don't reveal too much in the trailers to come. There's a lot that happens in this movie or in this book, and I'm hoping that they keep as much of it as possible if they can. And for those of you who have not read the books and you're watching these, as they come out, the tie-in to the Hunger Games original 3 with Haymitch in this, the way it all flows together, your jaw is going to be like, it's going to be on the floor when you realize he's the spark that lit her fire. Anyway, no spoilers. That's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me and for watching the trailer twice with me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for this. As you can tell, I am. I'm pumped. I can't wait. Let me know in the comments if you're excited, what your thoughts are, if you liked the trailer, what you didn't like, things like that. And honestly, like I said, make sure you watch, read, or get an in-depth nerd study on Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes before you watch this, because I promise you, otherwise, it's not the impact of the way President Snow goes after Haymitch solely because, well, not solely, but almost solely because of his connection to Rachel Zegler's whole family in Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Her character, Lucy Gray, the connection Haymitch and Lucy Gray have, you're not going to fully understand the vitriol, the pettiness, not just because, Haymitch is a rebel, but also his connection to Lucy Gray. I'm begging you all, if you've not done anything with ballads, go and get yourself, before you see this, to get yourself educated on Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So that way that revelation, that reveal, it impacts you the way it's supposed to, like it does in the book. Because otherwise it's not going to be as much of an impact, and you need that impact Oh, I love this book so much. This is my favorite Hunger Games book. I'm super pumped. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I'm rambling. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited. Thank you again for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time for the next trailer reaction video. Thank you guys so much. You have a good day. Bye.